Lots of sunshine today. Still mainly sunny. 24 degrees is where we're at. That is our daytime high so far, but at this time of the year, you know, we can still reach a degree or two more as the hours progress. 2 degrees was our low, and we hit that at 6 a.m. this morning. So all areas in southern Alberta and southeastern BC picking up that warmer air mass. You noticed on the graphics that our winds at the surface are out of the north, northeast in some areas, but up top the winds are out of the west-southwest. So that's helping to pump that warmer air mass in to southern Alberta and southeastern BC. We have a huge area of high pressure that's dominating the prairies. This is the second day of that situation. It'll continue through most of the weekend. Tomorrow, earlier it looked like it was going to be 17 degrees for a high, but now it looks like the area of low pressure that's just already starting to develop along the Continental Divide, moving across in the overnight hours. It'll pull down a bit of a northerly effect at the surface and aloft tomorrow. So temperatures, though, still right now it looks like 20 degrees will be our daytime high here in Lethbridge tomorrow. And you can see as we get into tomorrow, we do pick up a little bit of convective energy possibilities later in the day. We could see the odd little shower here later in the day in Lethbridge tomorrow and through Calgary and Red Deer. Possibility of that happening, very small as you go further north. But here in the south, we could see a little bit of a sprinkle or two. 10 degrees in St. John's right now. They have wind warnings out for Newfoundland, Labrador right now, wreck house winds. Very nice temperatures today in the Maritimes, southern Quebec, southern Ontario. We talked about this tomorrow. Big system moving off the Great Lakes is going to be creating more precipitation for southern Ontario, and it'll pull down the cooler temperatures for the weekend as well. So lots of areas of Ontario already seeing flooding. They don't need any more rain, but it's in the forecast for the next 2 or 3 days. 13 degrees in Winnipeg, lots of sunshine, as I said, across the prairies. Temperatures looking pretty good. Slightly behind there in Regina at 16, but they'll be warming up in the ensuing days. 21 degrees in Saskatoon, sunny on the coast in Vancouver, sunny up north in Whitehorse. They've had a sun and cloud mix for the bulk of the day, but quite a bit of sunshine broke through, and then mostly cloudy skies in Yellowknife right now. East Kootenay, you're looking at 8 degrees for a low tonight with mainly clear skies, 23 degrees and sunny tomorrow. A light southeasterly wind in the afternoon hours. For the Crow's Nest Pass, looking at a fairly nice day tomorrow, a little cooler than what you'd like to see. 16 degrees for a high, and mainly cloudy but sunny as well. Some sunny breaks in there too, and 16 degrees, as I said, for a daytime high with the east wind that will be light tomorrow. Medicine Hat looking at a low of 10 degrees tonight under partly cloudy skies, and then tomorrow you've got that sun and cloud mix, heavy on the cloud cover at times as that system pushes off the mountains tomorrow during the daytime hours, but still pleasant 19 degrees. And here in Lethbridge, 18 degrees is what we've got up on the screen, but lately it's looking in the last few hours like 20 degrees could be our target high for tomorrow. And as I said, later in the day, just due to that convective energy, we could see a little bit of a sprinkle across the region, but very minor. It won't be with us long, and we really recover as we get into Saturday. Winds at the surface are expected to be out of the west-southwest and aloft as well. So these warm temperatures, that could be a record breaker on Sunday. Our record is 29. We'll keep an eye on that. Nice temperatures. Tuesday right now looks like our next day where we could be seeing some shower activity, but all in all, we got a nice little stretch there of summer-like conditions. Now, Dory's story. We've been honoring our Leaders of Tomorrow major award recipients. Here we have 2 more for you to check out. She was also selected as a student ambassador to represent Lethbridge for the 2012 Trilateral North America Sister Cities International Student Ambassador Program, which was funded by the U.S. State Department Bureau of Educational and Cultural Affairs. Jocelyn believes potential volunteers really need to just jump in and try.
It's sometimes hard to get started with volunteering because you're not sure if that's the right thing for you, or if you're even going to make a change, or you're like, oh, there's lots of people who volunteer. Obviously, I don't need to, but we can always use more helpers because there's a lot of issues we need to take care of, and it's like there's so much happiness and enrichment in volunteering, and you can never get enough of it. So we would like to share that with others.
Abigail was also selected as a representative from Lethbridge for Sister Cities International's Youth Ambassador Program exchange to the U.S. in 2012. She is also on the Youth Advisory Council at Lethbridge Exhibition Park. She would really like to see others take up the challenge and volunteer.
I volunteer because I want to help make a change, and I want to help the people who maybe aren't as privileged as I have been. So I get a good feeling out of it, but then I also know that it's just helping so many people and other people could catch that feeling.